Ooh, Bad Larry.
Welcome back, Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and today we're checking out X Factor number 14. As you recall from last episode, Cyclops is in Alaska searching for his wife Maddie and his son Nathan. Master Mold has crashed to Earth and is now hunting down Cyclops, and Angel is in dire straits back in Manhattan. This episode is written by Louise Simonson and drawn by Walter Simonson, and it's called The Mutant Program. Long ago, Master Mold was a Sentinel. Now he is simply the Master Mold. Once he was a mutant hunting robot, imprinted with the brain engrams of his creator, Stephen Lang. Once he believed himself to be Lang, but Master Mold realized his mistake was too late, and Lang's flawed human reasoning destroyed him. Now Master Mold has recreated himself from the scraps of this world. He is a ruthless, intelligent, deadly killing machine. All that remains of Lang is his obsession and his purpose to find the 12 mutants who will lead, around whom the others will gather. Lang discovered them, Master Mold will destroy them. Minutes ago, a blast of incredible mutant power registered on Master Mold's sensors. He compared it to his character profile and he knew one of the 12. The strong is nearby. His presence awakened the Master Mold. He will be the first to die. But where? His computer memory spits out a barrage of useless facts. The Master Mold ignores them. The facts don't matter. All that matters is the man, the mutant, and, for now, he is lost somewhere in that great city of Anchorage. With his newly acquired knowledge, Master Mold fine-tunes his scanners, searching, and locking onto a subject, Cyclops. His widens his focus, and 187,000 souls register. Now Master Mold knows where the terrible truth that Lang could not accept. All men are tainted with some mutated cells, some wayward nerves, some unharnessed energy. All humans possess that X Factor gene, that fatal flaw hidden within them. Master Mold is on a killing rampage. He's killing everybody he sees, human and mutant alike. Cyclops is on the brink of hysteria. He's seeing hallucinations. In his emotional state, he has destroyed his family home in Anchorage with his powerful optic blasts. Now Cyclops' subconscious is hallucinating Professor X, his teacher, his father figure, and the man he emulates the most. Cyclops is blaming Professor X for him leaving his wife and son in Anchorage to go join X Factor. The draw to fulfill Professor X's mission of saving the mutants and saving humanity and saving the world was too great a call, but he should have stayed home with his wife and son. Professor X, or the subconscious version within Scott's mind, tells him, "Get it together. You know the draw was Jean Grey that drew you back to New York and left your wife and son. Get it together, bro. Get your mind right and look around at the mess you've created." The lights of the police car and the voices of the cops are bringing Cyclops back to reality. He's actually happy that the cops are here and that they're real. The cops are befuddled at how the house is destroyed, but this guy is seemingly unharmed, but they cuff him anyway. Cyclops won't relinquish the little baby rattler. It's his last clue to the reality that his son and his wife are actually real and they actually exist. Cyclops scoffs at the cops. He laughs. "You think these cuffs can really hold me?" The subconscious hallucination of Professor X tells Cyclops to chill out and don't blow his cover. Cyclops tells the imaginary Professor X to F off. The cops illegally, as they like to do, go through Cyclops' personal belongings. They think he's some kind of renegade biker because he has a sweet-ass gold visor. The cops are looking at both of Cyclops' pictures. One is of Jean Grey in the bathing suit, and the other one is Madeline Pryor with his baby. The cops say, "They're not the same girl? You could have fooled me." Cyclops is like, "You're not the fool. I'm the fool." He is deep in his emotional feelings about leaving Maddie and his baby to go back to Jean and X Factor. Back at X Factor headquarters, Rusty is telling Boom Boom that it's her time to go train. Boom Boom's like, "Nah, I don't need to go train. I already got good control of my powers." And Rusty's like, "Hell, you do. You should be grateful that X Factor is here and giving you an opportunity to hone and train your powers. Plus, it looks like you're going to be training with Iceman today." And Boom Boom's like, "Ooh, Iceman? Don't mind if I do." And Rusty wound up burning the popcorn because he does still super suck at his powers. Jean Grey and Iceman are deciding to go to the hospital to support Angel. And Boom Boom's like, "Iceman, don't leave me, my training." And the Beast says, "Don't worry, we switched. I'm training you now, Boom Boom. Payback's a bitch, you little trickster." "Oh, looks like you got a little bomb for me. I don't think so. Time for pain, boom boom. Let's get to training. And back in Anchorage, the two cops who've arrested Cyclops and are taking him back to the station notice something. And it's not small. The Master Mold has found Cyclops. Cyclops recognizes it's a Sentinel, but none that he's ever seen before. The Master Mold destroys one of the cops to smithereens, and Cyclops fires back. The police lieutenant is a liability in this match. Does he really think his little 38 special is going to do anything to the Master Mold? He sees the power of Cyclops' optic blast and asks him, "What are you?" Cyclops says, "I'm the guy that's going to get us out of here, but first I need my visor." Cyclops, much like Clark Kent, is switching out of his civilian attire and into his X-Factor hero attire. It's time to whip it on. He blasts the Sentinel, but the Sentinel blasts him back. Meanwhile, at St. Vincent's Hospital in Manhattan, Angel is speaking with Jean Grey and Iceman when Trish Tilby of Fake News busts in. "How did this chick get in here?" She's trying to get the scoop. Jean Grey kicks her ass out of the hospital room. On the way out, the Fake News is trying to get some video recording, but Jean Grey destroys the camera with her telekinesis. All the while, Angel's wings have begun to gangrene, but he refuses to have them removed. He is in dire straits. He passes out. His fever is too high. Jean calls for the doctor immediately. Back in Alaska, and back to the battle between Cyclops and the Master Mold. Cyclops is down, but he's not out. The lieutenant helps him up. Cyclops blasts the Master Mold's legs, crippling him down to the ground. Cyclops and the lieutenant run towards an oil refinery. Cyclops is like, "Don't worry, I got a plan. I was built for taking on these sons of bitches." The cop is shooting at Master Mold with his 38 special. Pew, pew, pew. It's doing nothing. But Cyclops, with his powerful optic blast, unleashes an attack, downing the Master Mold. The lieutenant sees Cyclops' powers and knows that he was the one that destroyed his house. He asks why. Cyclops tells him the Reader's Digest of his missing wife and son. Master Mold is down, but he's not out. He's rebuilding himself. Like the Terminator, he's still going to try to come after Scott. Cyclops knows that this lieutenant is a liability in the battle, and he knocks his ass out to save him so he doesn't get in the way of his plans. Cyclops drags the lieutenant to safety, and he has a plan for the giant Master Mold Sentinel. Cyclops needs the robot to be situated between the two giant oil tanks. Cyclops gets himself into position and calls over to the robot, "Come and get me, you big, ugly, stupid freak!" The Master Mold has fallen into Cyclops' trap, and he grabs a hold of Cyclops. Cyclops' initial plan was to blast the tanker, which would have also killed him, but Cyclops has a new plan. He doesn't want to die today. He still has a mission to accomplish with the mutants. He's a leader. He's not a quitter. He's a fighter. Cyclops unleashes an optic blast at Master Mold's hand cannon, disabling Master Mold's main offensive weapon. As Master Mold is dropping Cyclops, Cyclops knows he has to blast a trench in the ground to help save him. Master Mold launches a mouth attack at Cyclops, but Cyclops predicted this attack, which is why he made the trench. Cyclops laughs at this big giant idiot Sentinel. The Sentinel's own hand is going to be Cyclops' protective cover. Cyclops unleashes an optic blast at the oil tank, virtually destroying everything around, including Master Mold, it appears. The lieutenant helps Cyclops out of the rubble and tells him that at the station there's something that Cyclops may want to see. He's obviously referring to the dead woman that they recently discovered, the woman with the red hair. Could this be Madeline Pryor? Could this be Cyclops' wife? And back at St. Vincent's Hospital in Manhattan, the doctors are operating on Warren Worthington III. They're desperately trying to save his life. Are they going to remove his wings? Let's find out in the next episode tomorrow. X Factor number 15. How cool was that battle between Cyclops and Master Mold, right? Let me know in the comments below what you thought and what you think is going to happen with Angel and his wings. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow.